there, my name's Ms.RedNebula and welcome to another Game Dev Diary. We're back to the game that I'm currently working on, my little 1-month challenge that's going to be ending on August 20th. The game is called Arachnodelic and features a spider, and it's kind of just an endless runner. Since last week, some of the stuff that I did was I made some individual wall pieces that you see, and they're going to randomize so you get a changing pattern going on in the background. As you can see, there's also some background elements back behind there that are doing a kind of a parallaxing thing. It's not true parallaxing, they're just moving a little bit slower, and then the next layer is a little bit slower yet, and so on back to the background, but I thought it was a kind of a cool effect. And right now, the obstacles that I created are these window-looking pieces here. They will be an instant death, but I haven't quite decided if that's how I wanted to do it. I liked the idea of there being windows so you could see what was going on back in the background behind them, but as you can see, it's not super visible, and I'm debating having an insta-kill mechanic like that, or having something where the player is hitting things and it's taking off like a bit of a health bar. So I'm still deciding on that, we'll see. But I like the fact that you can see through the windows, so I might add some kind of element that sees through to the background. I've also added in actual collectible items in the form of bugs, and I've got the ant that kind of moves around, so it makes it a little bit harder to tell which row the ant is actually living on, so you have a harder time figuring out where you need to be to catch him. And I added a little particle effect for them. That's just a temporary one. I'll do something a little more customized and pretty later on. Something I haven't made the graphics for just yet are these little beach balls here, which are going to be a sort of level up mechanics when you actually choose when you want to level up. The benefit, of course, is that your score is going to get much higher the higher level that you are, but the game will be moving faster, and there's also going to be some other fun stuff happening that is going to be, as I said last time, this is going to have a lot of artistic stuff to it, so instead of it just being black and white the whole time, you're gonna see some kind of crazy stuff start happening. And of course, as you see, I've added in a couple of user interface elements, like the score up at the top of the screen, and also the level bar down at the bottom here, and the fact that every time that you level up, you're getting some additional score points for each of the bugs that you catch. As you can see, most of the elements for making an actual game are already in here, so a lot of what's left to do is really going to be making new little art pieces for it, like making the level up art, making the spider's legs move, and maybe making some movements on some of the bugs. And then there's going to be all of the weird stuff that starts happening as you level up. And that's where I think things are going to get really fun. But that's all that I've got for this week. Feel free to like or comment, and if you want random updates from my little world of art and gaming, subscribe. If you enjoy what I do and are interested in supporting the channel, check out my Patreon. A big thank you to my current patrons. That's all for now. Bye!